Okay, so got the GoPro mounted. I have no idea if it's looking in a good angle or not, but hopefully you can see most of the interior from where I'm at. Back around the garage, or driveway, wherever the hell I'm at. Just gonna get her on the road. Right, so more about the M3. Got the clutch replaced, master cylinder, the slave cylinder, and the clutch plates. They were all replaced all at one time. But other than that, everything's all original. Original transmission, original engine, original engine components. Drives pretty good. The tires on this car, I keep with the Michelins. I gotta love Michelin. These are the all-season 3 pluses, and they work great all year round. Although I am in southern state of Georgia, where you don't see a lot of snow, but I have driven this thing in the snow, and that was fun. But it was manageable, and I got to where I needed to go. With it being rear-wheel drive. But yeah, when it's nice out, just like this, she hooks up good. Speakers, got the Harman Kardon speakers. They still sound good. I can find a radio station for the game. Yeah, I love manual transmission. So, oh, the mirror. I had to replace this mirror. The fluid in the mirror started just leaking all over inside the mirror, not on the car at all. So I bought a mirror on eBay. The mirror didn't fit very well, or it was like a different type of mirror. There's like, depending on if you have a convertible or a coupe, the mirrors are different. So I had to take the actual mirror piece out of the housing that I bought, the whole complete mirror, and put it into the housing that came with this car. Because apparently how you unlock and lock the car with the fob goes through the mirror. Apparently the antenna is inside the mirror for that. Like I said, no traction control. No DSC. Driver stability control. No ABS. But she'll still do 140 miles an hour easy without those things on, and very easy to control. I'm just riding down some country roads here in Georgia. New Year's Eve. Trying not to get pulled over, but having a little bit of fun before we go out. Yeah, I'd put the top down, but it's a little chilly. So I got my heated seats. Got heated seats. Climate control. It's an 03, so I mean it didn't have much. You don't have the same amount of stuff that you're gonna have with a new contemporary car. But you buy these cars to just drive these cars. Who cares about all that crap? This is a car that you just want to go out and drive on a Sunday or whatever. Let's see, where do I want to go? Of course, nobody here in Georgia knows how to drive. Stopped here at yield signs with no one coming. The leather in the steering wheel is starting to fade just a tad. But ever since I kept her in the garage, it's really keeping this thing in a much better condition. One thing I forgot to mention, the sport mode button, you gotta have that on. You don't get any extra power, you get a quicker throttle opening. The throttle bodies open quicker when you have the sport mode button on. I don't know why it's there, to just be always like that for cars like this. I had an E92 M3, did the same thing, but it had several different tiers that you could adjust. This one only has one. Let's see what goes in. Yeah, this car just, it's easy to control, it's easy to handle, it's very predictable, especially in slides, if that's your, something that you like to do. I don't condone driving like that on the streets, but I know I see people doing that. Just be safe, right? Yeah, this car will still make you smile. Even for being, what, about to be in 2020, 17 years old? Yeah. 17 years old with 112,000 miles. She drives good. Drives better than this, what is that? Ford Focus. There's no special Ford Focus. I would totally pick one of these over a new Ford Focus. Just kidding. You may be into Ford Focuses. I don't know what else I can talk about. I can try to be like Jeremy Clarkson. German cars are so much better than American cars. Sun visor still works. This is actually harder than it looks. Talking to a camera and trying to drive and not crash into these crazy drivers. Rev match. That helps go into gear, especially with these older transmissions. Do some rev matching, heel toe, whatever you want. It's about 49 degrees outside. On hot days though, this engine will run hot. I don't know, I've heard from people that BMWs are supposed to run hot. They get more power when they run hot. I don't know if that's exactly true. But I do know with my E92 M3 with the S65, the hotter that bitch got, it seemed like it wanted to pull harder and harder on the racetrack. This car never had on a racetrack. I have gotten it pretty hot. I've done some mountain runs with it. I've never noticed any lack of power with this thing. Gas mileage, pretty average, like high 20s. It's a sports car. I mean, it's all about how you drive. If you keep your foot in it, it'll drink some gas, but I recommend always staying with the premium. I haven't had any problems with it. I've opened up these throttle bodies, I've looked at the intake valves, man, this thing looks clean like it did when it came from the factory. Same with my S65. Very unlike these new direct injected engines where they get dirty and gunky and their fuel injectors get all dirty and need to be cleaned. This, you're not going to have any problem with that. I did the spark plugs. I replaced them like 80,000 miles just because. I mean, they were working fine. They were old, but I probably didn't need to do that. The fuel pump I replaced on this thing, didn't need to do that either. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little ride with the BMW, and stay tuned. We'll do the Corvette next time. All right, see you later, YouTube.